Alright, hey guys, I'm back with another video, and today we showing you the top 5 best grinding fruits for beginners, or noobs, or whatever you want to call them. So yeah, let's get right into the video. So first, our number 5, we have is chop. Now chop is really good, is because at some of the beginning islands, there's a lot of sword users, and if you have chop, the sword users cannot hurt you. So let me show you an example. You can see it does that. So yeah, and it only costs 30,000 belly, which is really cheap for beginners because you can just server hop and get chests, and it's not going to take you that long. And chop is a very common fruit, so it's probably gonna be like come on stock most of the time. So yeah, it's pretty good, but that's like its only use. It's just that there's a lot of sword users. There's no sword users on this island, but there are on this one, pirate, the sand one, this island right here, the sky island, the marine fort. I don't know if there's any sword users on the prison island, but there's some on the magma island, and I think there's some on the waterfront. So yeah, there's a lot of sword users in this world, and you could just use chop. You could just use chop and put all your stat points into fighting style, so that, like, when they hit you like that, you could just like punch them to death and use your skills to kill them. So yeah, so let's move on to the next fruit. Alright, next at number 4 we have is dark, and dark costs 500,000 belly, and I don't know what the rarity is for it, but it sometimes comes on stock. It's not very rare though. So yeah, dark, it's a Logia. We all love Logias because it's really good for grinding. And all the skills are kind of AoE. The first skill is, I guess it's AoE. This skill, Black Spiral, is pretty good because it's basically like 2 hitboxes. Like you like spawn one and you have like the black hole in your hand. The only problem that this fruit has is knockbacks, because it's really annoying to gather up all the NPCs and they all get knocked back. So yeah, that's really annoying, especially Dark Bomb. Well, I instantly killed it, but at the end, it has like insane knockback, which could be very annoying, especially if you're on Sky Island, because they all like scatter all over the place. And yeah, it's really annoying. But Black Hole, it's pretty good. It doesn't stun them at all. It just keeps them in place. So yeah, you could just use Black Hole, Dark Rocks, and you can use Black Spiral or Dark Bomb to finish the enemies off. But another downside for dark fruit is that it doesn't have a flight skill, and a flight skill is really important for beginners because they probably want to save their belly for other stuff, or it's just or they don't have Robux to buy fast boats, so like they want to like go island to island as fast as possible. So yeah, but yeah, that's dark, and we'll move on to number 3. Alright, next we have is ice fruit, and ice is another Logia. It costs 350,000 belly. The rarity, I don't know what the rarity is, but it's a Logia. You also get this cool little ice sword, which can help you grind. And you only need to put stat points into Blox fruit, not sword, just Blox fruit, so that it does more damage. It's pretty good for it's okay for transportation, because you can walk on water, but you have to just spam dash. But just being on just standing still, it drains energy. But I'm pretty sure it drains energy. It kind of does. Every time you spawn one in, it drains energy. But it drains even more energy if you dash. And if you're a low level and if you have low energy, it's probably really annoying to like like if you have low energy and you just can't, you just don't have enough to go like one island to another. But yeah, it's okay for transportation, but the skills are really good. Unlike dark, only one skill knockbacks, which is this one, Ice Surge, but you can use that move to like finish enemies off. All the moves stun, which is pretty good, so you can use like Ice Bird to stun and use your like sword M1 to hit them as they are stunned. This skill is pretty good too. It's also good for boss farming. So yeah, ice is pretty good. The only downside is that its damage is pretty low compared to most of the other fruits, and its transportation is okay. But yeah, anyways, moving on to the next fruit. Okay, the next fruit, some of you guys may be surprised, but it's actually light. light isn't in number 1. It's a different fruit. But light is in second place, only cause like, as I said, this list is for beginners, so not everyone is gonna have like a bunch of cash. They'll probably have like more cash over time, but they won't be beginners at that point because they'll probably have like more information on the game. They'll be more like intermediates or advanced players, but they won't be like complete beginners or noobs. So that's why light is on number 2. But anyways, light, it's a really good fruit. If you're like a higher level, like 700, or if you're at New World, this fruit will probably be like number 1 or like really good. Just like ice, you have this cool little light sword which you can use, and just like ice, you only have to put stat points into Blox fruit, not sword. And the flight, and everyone knows about the flight. The flight is really good. I think it's the fastest flight in the game. It's really good. All the moves are AoE, and none of the moves knock back. I think light kick does knock back, but it's not like insane knockback. The damage is really good, and it has like a bunch of barrage moves, so yeah, it does pretty good damage. And yeah, light is just like, it's just really good. It's just really good for grinding. But yeah, moving on to the next fruit. I find a fruit is kind of obvious. It's flame. Oh, right, yeah, it's flame. Flame is just such a good fruit, especially for a fruit that costs 250,000 belly. It's really good. The flight is pretty solid. The fire bullets, especially the fire bullets, do a bunch of damage for no reason. Fire beam is an okay move because it knockbacks. Fire column is pretty good. It does knockback, but it's not insane knockback. Like, if I were to use it, they only get knockback like around there where my mouse is at. But I just one shot. For fire beam, you can just double jump and just aim it down. Sometimes the enemies will like fling up into the air, which is pretty annoying. So that's why I don't recommend just using fire beam for grinding. Only use it for like bosses. Firebomb is really good. It does a lot of damage. Fire bullets, yeah, it's just a really high damaging fruit. It only costs 250,000. I think this was like the third fruit I've gotten. I was like at the ice island when I started playing the game, and oh my god, this fruit cured me so much. I think I used it until I was at water fountain, and that's when I started using magma. But yeah, this flame fruit is really good. You could probably use it like until you're level 1 till max level 2,300. Like, this fruit is just so good for beginners. Yeah, but yeah, that's all for this video. This was just all in my opinion, so you know, don't go crazy on me and all that. But yeah, I hope this video was helpful for you guys, and for you beginners, I hope you guys like, you know, enjoy the game and all that. And I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.